Reading quotes in life lessons is like tapping into the wisdom of ancient philosophers. Discover timeless advice and valuable insights with these life lessons. And who better to learn from than one of the most influential Stoic philosophers, Epictetus?
To the rational being only the irrational is unendurable, but the rational is endurable.
This quote suggests that what might seem irrational to one person may be perfectly logical and acceptable to another. It reminds us to consider different perspectives and be open to new ideas.
In a word, neither death, nor exile, nor pain, nor anything of this kind is the real cause of our doing or not doing any action, but our inward opinions and principles.
This quote emphasizes the importance of our internal beliefs and values in determining our actions. It suggests that external factors such as death, exile, or pain do not truly dictate our choices, but rather it is our inner thoughts and principles that guide our decisions.
Reason is not measured by size or height, but by principle.
This quote emphasizes that the value of reasoning is not determined by superficial factors such as physical appearance or stature, but by the underlying principles and logic behind one's arguments or decisions.
When you close your doors and make darkness within, remember never to say that you are alone, for you are not alone. Nay, God is within, and your genius is within. And what need have they of light to see what you are doing?
This quote imparts a sense of comfort and reassurance, reminding us that even in our darkest moments, we are never truly alone. It suggests that we possess an inner strength and divine guidance that can illuminate our path, rendering external sources of light unnecessary.
No thing great is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a figure. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer you that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen.
This quote emphasizes the importance of patience and gradual progress in achieving greatness. It suggests that just like the growth process of grapes and figs, great things in life require time, nurturing, and development before they can be fully realized.
Any one thing in the creation is sufficient to demonstrate a providence to an humble and grateful mind.
This quote invites us to appreciate the marvels of the world around us and recognize the presence of a higher power that guides and sustains it.
Were I a nightingale, I would act the part of a nightingale. Were I a swan, the part of a swan.
This quote encourages us to embrace our true nature and express ourselves authentically, just like the nightingale or the swan does.
Since it is reason which shapes and regulates all other things, it ought not itself to be left in disorder.
This quote emphasizes the importance of maintaining order and rationality in all aspects of life. It suggests that reason is the guiding force behind everything and should not be neglected or disregarded.
Practice yourself, for heaven's sake, in little things, and thence proceed to greater.
This quote encourages us to start with small tasks and gradually work our way up to larger ones. It emphasizes the importance of practice and continuous improvement in achieving success.
It is unlikely that the good of a snail should reside in its shell, so is it likely that the good of a man should?
This quote challenges our preconceived notions and prompts us to question the inherent nature of goodness. It encourages us to contemplate whether goodness is truly a defining characteristic of all beings, or if it is something that needs to be sought and cultivated.
If the room is smoky, if only moderately, I will stay. If there is too much smoke, I will go. Remember this, keep a firm hold on it. The door is always open.
This quote suggests the importance of setting boundaries and making choices based on one's own well-being. It encourages us to prioritize our own safety and happiness in any situation.
In theory, there is nothing to hinder our following what we are taught, but in life there are many things to draw us aside.
This quote reflects the struggle between the ideal and the reality, reminding us that while we may have good intentions, external factors can often lead us astray.
Rightly to aim in all these cases is the wise man's task.
This quote suggests that it is the responsibility of a wise individual to set proper goals and objectives in various situations, emphasizing the importance of making informed and thoughtful decisions.
For human beings, the measure of every action is the impression of the senses.
This quote suggests that our actions are evaluated based on how they are perceived by our senses, emphasizing the importance of being aware of the impact our actions have on others and ourselves.
For it is not death or pain that is to be feared, but the fear of pain or death.
This quote encourages us to confront our fears and challenges the notion that pain or death should be feared. It suggests that it is the fear itself that holds us back, not the actual experience of pain or death.